I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different.
I'm going to go right to the phones now. Phone lines are ringing off the hook today. I must have struck a nerve. Todd from California is calling up with a question about muscular dystrophy. Hey, Todd, thanks for waiting. You are live.
Yeah, my name is Todd Harrison. I'm 24 years old, and I have Becker muscular dystrophy.
Okay.
And I have a story to tell, if that's okay. And it's about, like, nutrition and how today's modern medicine does not actually cure muscular dystrophy.
All right, I'm all ears, man. Give it a go.
All right, here we go. So my family has dealt with 3 generations of muscular dystrophy, and I'm determined to stop it from being a 4th generation. We have seen no progress for the last 50 years in modern medicine regarding muscular dystrophy. The only thing that modern medicine has recommended to me is steroids. Out of all of my clinical visits, I have never heard a doctor or specialist mention to me that nutrition could help muscular dystrophy. Okay, and then in 2010, I came across a treatment on YouTube for muscular dystrophy that involved electrical stimulation of the nerves that helped with oxidative stress. Now, I hopped on the treatment, and before this treatment, my walking ability, I was only able to walk around for like 15 minutes. 2 days on this treatment, I was up walking around for over an hour, okay? Now, I have before and after videos, before and after results on this video. I took this treatment to a clinic that has ties to the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Now, I showed the doctor, and the look on his face was priceless. I mean, this doctor looked stunned because he saw real results, and he actually asked for a copy of these videos, okay? Now, a few months later, I go back to the clinic, and the doctor is sitting there trying to tell me I didn't improve despite video footage. Now, I'd have to believe some type of upper management had told him to tell me that I didn't improve. Now, that treatment, without a doubt, helped me, okay? Now, then earlier this year, I discovered Dr. Wallach on YouTube. His information led me to the source of selenium that cured MD, muscular dystrophy, or white muscle disease in animals. Each source of information that I followed led to a path to a trial that was done in 1983 with myotonic muscular dystrophy using high doses of selenium and vitamin E. This was the first report of successful treatment for muscular dystrophy. Okay. Then in 1986, the same people did another study using 5 myotonic dystrophy patients, and all 5 normalized their walking gait, normalized their grip strength, and gained ability to raise from the floor without using their arms. Okay, now even more interestingly, another study done in 1986 claimed that selenium did not show improvement, but they only used low doses of the selenium for the first year, and then they took them off it for another year and included it as part of the treatment. Right. Now, why do you think there was no improvement? Because of the low doses.
Yeah, the study was ginned up or on purpose with low doses of selenium in order to discount this, because, Todd, you've hit the nail right on the head here, brother. You've hit the nail right on the head, and this is such a big nail that nobody wants to believe that it's here, but medicine in the United States is not results-oriented, it's profits-oriented. And the last thing the Muscular Dystrophy Association of America wants to do is find a cure for muscular dystrophy. Have you noticed that Jerry Lewis is no longer the spokesman for the Muscular Dystrophy Telethon? Have you noticed that? You know why that happened? Have we told you that story?
I know that story, but I also have something to add. In 1988, they did another study on selenium. Okay, these people said it showed no benefit. But guess what? In 1992, those same people did a study on prednisone and said, "Yeah, get on steroids. Let's get help our muscles. Steroids next thing."
Yeah. I mean, it is one gigantic, unbelievable money-making scheme, and it is so big that people can't conceptualize that it's actually happening. And, people are good. Human beings are honest and true by their nature, and it is hard for people to accept the fact that there are people in the society who are not like them, people who are not honest, people who do not have integrity, people who could care less about honesty or integrity, and people whose only motivating factor is fear and money, and it is those people who are in charge of our health care. Quite frankly, it's not health care anymore, is it, Todd? It's disease management for profit. It's disease management for sale. It's the hardest thing for people to wrap their heads around, that the people in charge of medicine, especially in the United States, are money-grubbing, evil, cowardly people who have no concern whatsoever for the common good. The only thing they want to do is forward the false notion of the pharmaceutical medical model, and it's killing us. Literally, it is killing us. And even when big things like this happen, like we take our information to Jerry Lewis, and he takes it to the board, and then the board fires him, and fires everybody else who worked for the Muscular Dystrophy Association, because now that well has been polluted with the truth, so they get rid of all of them. What happens? Nobody bats an eyelash. Is it front page news? No. Does 60 Minutes do a special about it? No. Is there any uproar about this in social circles? No. It's all passes like a summer storm, and then we go right back to the old way of doing things. Now, Todd, this phenomenon that you have just outlined so succinctly is exactly the reason why Dr. Wallach, in his wisdom, set longevity up as a network business. Because the scientific community, because the scientific method is no longer available to us because of big pharma's money and big pharma's influence and their relationship with the media in the United States. It is impossible for us, impossible, not difficult or improbable or hard. It is impossible for us to get our message of health recovery through medical nutrition in real time through normal medical channels. We can't do it. And you just gave us two perfect examples of that. They've polluted the well over and over and over again. So rather than trying to fight the pharmaceutical industry, rather than trying to get more research published, to show more people the light, to convince more medical doctors that there is a different way, we're just going to do an end around the whole damn thing. So Wallach set longevity up as a network business. One of the reasons why is to build a grassroots coalition of the informed, people just like you, who see the truth of medical nutrition, experience the truth of practically applied alternative therapeutics, alternative to drugs and surgery therapeutics, not alternative to you, not alternative to me, alternative to the mainstream, and then who take up the cause and spread our message of health recovery through medical nutrition to as many people as will want to listen. And look, man, not even God could save everybody, right? What did he have to do? Send a flood and wipe out the planet. Not even he could save everybody. So this is our thing. We climb to the top of the hill. We climb to the top of the town square. We climb to the top of YouTube. We climb to the top of the internet. And we wave a big flag. Look over here. We can help. We can help. We have another way of doing it. And the people that want to listen to us will live. And the people that don't want to listen to us will die. And for goodness sake, I guess that's just life. My heart goes out to you, Todd. You know, isn't it crazy, Todd, that you had to figure all this stuff out on your own? I mean, isn't that insane? That when it came to a chronic debilitating illness like muscular dystrophy, conventional medicine had nothing for you, and at 24 years of age, you had to find time in your life to research it all on your own and figure it out all on your own? I mean, what the heck does that say for the way that medicine is practiced here in the United States? We've got 3 minutes left in this segment, Todd. I'm going to shut up and hand it over to you.
All right. I'll tell you right now, the past 5 days, I've cut out soda. I've cut out all man-made food. I've juiced for the past 4 days. I've taken tangy tangerine. I've been taking vitamin E and extra selenium. How do you think I feel just in those 4 days? I feel the best I have ever. Like, I have muscle coming back already. And, you know, Back in the day, ancient Chinese doctors were not paid until they cured their patient. In today's world, why do we have to do a copay? Like, why do we have to spend money to cure ourselves? Why don't they cure us first, and then we'll give them the money?
Well, I'd sign that bill. I'd sign that bill into Congress right now. But, you know, that's never going to pass because I'm with you in theory here, Todd, 100%. I mean, for goodness sake, you know, what you're telling me now live on the radio today, and by the way, we don't screen the calls, ladies and gentlemen. I've never met Todd. I don't know what Todd's story is. We didn't screen him. I had no idea what he was going to say. Had no idea that he had any relationship with Dr. Wallach or any of the longevity products whatsoever. I'm as much in the blue as you are, and here it is. I've been hearing stories like this, Todd, for over 30 years. You sit behind my desk for a week, you'll be in tears, seeing the amount of storm and stress that the medical community exerts on unsuspecting good human beings. It's unbelievable what we put up with. And so I would challenge you, Todd, to channel your frustration and channel your anger and channel your energy into building a longevity business and spreading our message of health recovery through medical nutrition to as many people as you possibly can. This is how we're going to make a big noise. This is how we're going to do it, by spreading the message, Dr. Wallach's message of health recovery through science-based, clinically verified medical nutrition through a grassroots coalition of the informed. And for goodness sake, if I was king of the world, I would elect you general right now, because you've been through the thick of it and you've seen firsthand what it's all about. Todd, here's what I want you to do, man. I want you to call me every 2 weeks on the radio show, more or less, twice a month with updates. Twice a month with updates, live right here on the radio show. If you can handle it, give me a call twice a month with updates, and we're going to mark right here live on the radio your improvement with muscular dystrophy with science-based, clinically verified medical nutrition. Are you in? Does that sound like a good plan, Todd?
Yes, and can I say something real quick?
All right, we got 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm actually making a documentary called Get Cured or Die Trying to show that I can cure myself through nutrition. And I also have a Facebook page called Defying Muscular Dystrophy. You can also follow the story on there.
Defying Muscular Dystrophy, Get Cured or Die Trying. I love it, Todd. You're my new best friend. Thanks for calling. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around.